So once again, a very warm welcome to today's refreshing Sunday evening talk, our weekly program at Shanti Sarovar, which gives us the inputs and a motivation to start the upcoming week on a positive note and some good thoughts. Our today's topic, as you can see on the screen, is how to make the mind healthy. I believe we are at the end of the year. Yes, and we may already be having some goals, some resolutions coming up to make our body fit, body healthy, some habits we may want to change. On the similar note, I think it's a good time to reflect and take up some resolutions to make our mind healthy as well. We live in a time when we have many distractions around us. We carry a mobile TV all the time. There are many stimulus. How to keep ourselves protected, focused, and have a healthy mental health as well as a physical health. So to take us on this journey of making the mind healthy, we will invite on stage our esteemed faculty at Shanti Sarovar, Brother Vamsidhar. Let's give him a round of applause. To those who are not aware of him, he is like a backbone at Shanti Sarovar. He is a senior faculty and a resource person here. He takes care of the academy office at Shanti Sarovar. For the past around 30 years, he has been practicing Raj Yoga meditation. Academically, he is qualified as a software engineer and he was working in the corporate software industry while the big IT boom was happening. At the very crucial juncture of his career, he had the choice of taking up roles abroad in the IT industry or take up spirituality as a dedicated faculty. He chose the road less traveled, and today he has been serving here at Shanti Sarovar. You see so many programs here, so many service, new ideas that come up, and he is involved in all of them and is a very senior resource person and is a right hand of Kuldeep Didiji, the director of Shanti Sarovar. So we will hear from him and how he has taken care of his mental health, because he is also occupied in various programs, various service initiatives, and yet he maintains his balance of maintaining a healthy mental health. So let's hear from Brother Vamshi. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Lavneet, for the introduction, for the warm-up welcome. And welcome you all once again to this beautiful campus, Shanti Sarovar. I can understand why you all love to come to this place. You love to come to this place? Why? Good. Peaceful, some serene environment, some heartful feelings, that pure feelings, that belongingness. In other words, actually, if we can understand what is attracting us. In general, if you see them in physics, what are the things which attracts? Mostly we say magnets, right? Magnets are things which attracts. Which are the things which are getting attracted to the magnet? Which is having that magnetic properties, or that related properties. Similarly, when we are enjoying this place or these feelings, not only you, anybody in the world will be enjoying the feelings of peace, happiness, love, all such things, right? These are the things which are making our life more progressive, more enjoyable. Here, when we were here for this topic also, making the mind healthy, that means we are searching or we are trying to energize something which is inside, not something outside. So this session is going to have the roadmap of understanding what is health in very few moments, because we all know what is health. Understanding the health of the body, because that's where we can connect the dots. And then correlating with the mental health and exploring, the main thing portion is exploring some important concepts which will make us more healthy. Now this is the time where several government announcements are coming up related to COVID, right? What is a variant? J1 or JN1 something is coming up. So every few months, some alert is coming that this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming of COVID variants only. Ultimately, everything is related to the immunity, the how our body responds it, how our body faces it. So today, as I said, we're going to understand certain concepts related to. Can anyone share how can you define the health of the body, or what are the signs of good physical health? Pardon? Huh. Don't see the slide. If you want to see, it's okay. It's only a few points which are mentioned over here. Yeah, good sleep. Okay. Somebody said something. Please come. See, we're just trying to understand. Okay, we are showing you some points, right? It's okay. So you should feel energetic, right? Pains should be there, or you should not have pains. No, pains. So check yourselves, or check your family members, or whoever you feel. Next, you should have proper gut. Nowadays, the health of the gut is more, coming to the news, because it says that gut is the place, that means in health of the intestines is a place where our whole lifespan, our whole health, or different concepts of life are there. Second brain also, it somebody says. Mind is also related to the stomach. You can feel, na? If stomach is healthy, fine, that day you understand how your day is going to be there. Right? Okay, and different type of excretions. There are several type of excretions throughout the body. Physical signs, good health, you all can understand. Okay. Next is good sleep. Any other points other than this? They should be there, right? This is good. The signs. Okay. Mental health is also one of the important things which we are going to cover in this topic. Okay. Now, what are the signs of a healthy mind? Or do you want to skip this one? I am intentionally showing this. I want to see how many eyes are seeing the slide actually. Okay, come on. If you are not seeing that slide, come on. What are the signs of a healthy mind, according to you?
Fall asleep easily.
Good. Sleep. Again, it's body and mind also there. Signs of a healthy mind. Sleep. Good sleep. Being peaceful. Very good. Tension free, yes, it's the same thing, right? Happy, being happy. Peace, huh? Simple mind. That's the result. Okay, good. Waking up, a good sleep related to these things.
Able to make decisions.
Decision making, good. Proper decision making, timely decision making. Thinking positive, very good. Tension free, yeah, it came.
Be always in a smiling mode.
Smile, yeah, very good. So all the faces here, I can see beautiful smiles. No, you're all already healthy. Maybe you're getting more energy from Shanti Sarovar, where you can spread the smiles to the society. It's good.
Help yourself and others.
Yes. See, some of the points are mentioned here. There are several points. Actually speaking, life should be more joyful. It should be very happy. We already discussed peace, calm should be there in the mind. And there should be an inspirational living. There should be purpose of living. There are several people on the road, several people in our offices, in the society. They just live life in such a way, lead the life in such a way. Yes, something, we have to live. We have to live means we have to do something. We have to do something means something else to be done. Like a mechanical, these things. You see in the metros or in the public places, most of the faces are something deep thinking, as if they are carrying burden. Healthy mind reflects our way of living. One smile can really reflect or enable more smiles. Have you seen? Yeah. Okay. In some foreign countries, I came to know that if you don't greet others, Even an unknown person, if somebody is coming this way, somebody you accidentally met, whatever it is, even if you don't know, you have to greet them. If you don't greet, it is considered as a big, something big blunder. May not be legally, but it's considered. Why it is considered? Why our elders have kept certain traditions? At least at that time, you smile. Now what is happening? Last month only, somebody who has been to European countries was sharing their experiences. This is one of the experiences. Say, good morning, na? Good morning. Others say, morning. That's it. You have to greet. Na? That has been part of the subconscious mind. I have to greet means greet. But the feeling were missing. So we can understand whether it is healthy or not. Okay. Now, success also is part of a healthy mind. Achieving, like facing challenges, being creative. Who can be creative? Whose mind is positive, whose mind is healthy. You can all understand. If mind is not healthy, you can understand. You won't enjoy your hobby also. Otherwise, sometimes hobby can enhance our mood, but that additional input, that creative, that flow of thoughts differs. Healthy mind, okay? And clear thoughts, letting go of certain pressures. A room is there, you can visualize some in the office or home, whatever it is. Some smell is there, odor is there. And if you're not allowing the air to go out, what happens? No ventilation. We can feel that smell, especially in winters. We can feel all the doors are closed. In some of the places, you can feel that smell, that different things, that woolen smell, that sweat, that lot of things are there. Ventilation is required, otherwise you can understand. Similarly, what is happening here? Some thought is coming and we're not having the idea of how to vent the thoughts. A healthy mind, if you compare, what it can do? It can really overlook, or it has its own ability to let go of the things. So these all tips we are going to see in this session in a beautiful way. Now coming to the main portion of actually energizing our mind. Now when we are comparing physical health and mental health, the core concepts of healthy body are certain things like food, right? Exercises. These two are the core things, right? There are other factors also. But these are two things. Exercises or yoga, whatever it is, movements, I can say. Now, the first portion. How are you feeding your mind? You want to have a physical health, nice thing, then imagine mind also. You are what you consume. Understand? You are what you consume. Then what is it we are feeding to the mind is very important. And let me tell you, when you give some viruddha ahar to the body, you know viruddha ahar? Okay. You kept two persons in a closed place, a working place, or in a home, or whatever it is, whose thoughts are completely different, whose attitudes are different, whose ambitions are different. What will happen? Will they have that synchronization? No. Always dishum, 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 dishum. Acha. Same thing, if we put viruddha ahar in the body, physical body, that means whose properties are not matching. And what happens? Indigestion, acidity, lot many things can happen. And sometimes doctor nowadays say that the result of this viruddha ahar may not be seen immediately, but in a long term, physical body gets deteriorated and main problems are coming outside in different forms. Now, the same concept if you are applying to the mind. What are the things which are going inside? The one is toxic, one is positive. So which one will dominate? It depends on what thought or what attitude we are feeding. Like you are coming here. Most of the people are coming for Sunday talks over here, I can feel. There are some other people who are spending Sunday evenings or Saturday evenings or holiday evenings somewhere else, you can understand, I don't want to explain those things, whether their energy is getting charged or drained, you can understand. That is why the term called as Monday syndrome came. You know what is Monday syndrome? They don't feel actually to go to the office to work. Why? The weekends they had drained their energy. Something what they fed to the mind. So throughout the day or throughout our life, what are we feeding our mind? There are children who are successful in their studies. They might be enjoying other things also. They might be spending their time in different areas also, but their focus is on study. We accept. We accept. And there are some students who doesn't actually succeed because they compare. First ranker student is going to that entertainment thing. No, let me go to that entertainment. But compare the amount of time the first ranker is spending for that entertainment and the last ranker is spending the time on the entertainment. What you are designing, how you are designing your life, where you are spending your time makes a lot of difference. Similarly, the type of thoughts you are feeding is very important. Most of the people should be knowing by now, there are several sections of our mind. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind. Conscious mind, that means I am aware of certain things physically, whatever it is, I remember certain things, some little level of memory. It is only, some people say, 5 to 10% only. Remaining 80 to 90% are all coming to the subconscious and unconscious mind. Let me tell you, we'll do a small exercise right now to understand how the subconscious mind works. What you have to do is a small exercise, very small exercise, you have to be honest. When I tell you a word, I'll tell you some item name or something. The first image which comes to your mind, you should remember. Not even a fraction of a second, no manipulation. Ready? Ready? Okay. What is the homework? What is the activity? No, better. What is the activity I told?
We have to we have to say the image which we got.
I will tell a small word. The first image, what you are getting into the mind, you should remember, and of course you can share also when asked. Okay. Yellow. Amit bhai? Yellow. The first image, what you got? Chennai cricket team. Wow, good. Right. Yes, come on. Some other first image, what you got? Huh? Sunflower. Good. Turmeric. Good. Banana. Sunflower. Lemon. Mango. Marigold flower. Okay, yeah, that good flower. Acha. Next, another thing. Accident. Huh? Blood. Person. Hospital. Bike. Car. Huh? Ambulance. Bus. Bus accident. Okay. Next. Pet. Yeah. Who else got other than dog? Yeah, you should be getting. Nobody got? Huh? You got, na? Image. Cat. Okay. Anything else? Anything? Okay. How many got dog? Acha. Now, do tell the breed. You try to tell. Or maybe color. Or maybe what they are doing. Alsatian. What it was doing? You remember this? Is a face or the total body or sitting or standing or somewhere it should be coming, na? Face, right. Who else got Alsatian? Okay. Any other breed? Golden retriever. Okay. Who else got golden retriever? Okay. What it was doing for you? Just it was sitting. Standing. Sitting. Okay. Any other things coming to mind? Acha. Now, red. Rose. Others? Blood. Dress. अमित भाई को क्या आया? रेड, रोज, हाँ, blood, okay, huh? Fire, okay, right. Why I'm telling you is, with a simple activity, we can understand how our subconscious is prompting you to create images, that feelings. The moment you say, when I say red, or whatever it thinks you coming to the life, when you are getting prompts, it could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be a name, whatever it is. Our subconscious is always trying to understand, always trying to give us some prompts, always trying to lead our life in that direction. Probably, if I say red, somebody might be getting accident, somebody might be getting the image of blood, somebody might be getting the rose. Is anybody wrong here? With the answers, everybody is correct. In the life also, this is the truth. If I say, how can your golden retriever sit when my golden retriever is standing? If I fight between these two answers, is there any meaning? There is no meaning. Similarly, in the life also, when you're facing, if I see anybody else behaving like in a particular way which doesn't match to my pattern, we try to conflict with them. It's actually, this exercise is a very small activity. When you go into practical life, there are several things. In the home also, we want children to study, we want others to do that thing, they are doing the same way. It all depends on what they are carrying in for many weeks or many months or many generations, probably many lives also. Because soul is having beautiful journey. Until and unless a person understands, until and unless the person analyzes what he is doing or she is doing, he or she will be doing the same thing, thinking the same pattern. Somewhere there should be a check. Somewhere there should be a check. And then it starts with feeding the mind accordingly. Now coming back to the same slide, somewhere we have been eating pasta, noodles, whatever it is, XYZ. After several years, not pasta, I mean to say, some junk food or some viruddha ahar, because I'm coming to the same, I'm connecting the dots. Somewhere we're passing, and at some point of time, we got some health issue. What happens? We consult doctors or some elders, then analyzation starts, checking starts. Doctor or somebody will be mentioning you, this is what you have been doing wrong, this is what you have to do right now to be healthy. Similarly, for mind, although there are several psychiatrists, several clinics are there, the best doctor, who can be the best doctor for our mind? Ourselves. I think in previous sessions, some of the sessions I had shared you some beautiful concepts of the child within. The child within, we have a beautiful child within, not this physical body or these things. The child within needs a beautiful parent, and that is our own self. Some from the previous classes we shared very beautiful concepts about these things. And now, coming back, to be healthy mentally, what we need to do? Somewhere we have to start feeding positivity. I just shared you some of the small activity. Likewise, every impression, every person, everything, whatever you see in the whole world, is trying to create those things. Achha, now tell me how that ambulance came to the picture for the red. Somewhere probably the person has seen on the road, or something might have happened in their friends or family, whatever it is. So that could be a strong thought or strong impression on their mind. And for Rose also, maybe recently or some time back, they might have enjoyed that fragrance, that image, that scene, whatever it is. Now the moment the red was there, Rose is coming to the mind. Isn't it? So this all depends on what is going inside. Sometimes some things cannot be forcibly manipulated, but certain things can be manipulated, or some things can be attentively done. For example, meditation. What is meditation? Or medicine for the tablet, if doctor has given tablet. What is that? Attentively you are feeding the body to be healthy. Similarly, what is required in nowadays? Attentively being positive is required. Okay, so next thing is, again, body and mind were correlating. Detoxification is one of the important process which is going on in different. We just discussed, you check yourself what is to be transformed inside you. Every person will be having different issues, especially in the mind. It cannot be quantified. To some extent, it can be possible to identify, to quantify, to analyze. But truly speaking, we are the only persons who can really understand. We may not be understanding what the problem reasons are there. To some extent, try to identify. Probably you can make a journal, take notes, sit some time to understand. You know, I strongly remember when I was working, it's a younger generation, coming up from colleges, different backgrounds, that environment of the college, that age factors, certain things are influencing that younger generations. What I observed is, the moment some time is available for them, some of my friends or colleagues are spending more time in chattering with others, interacting with others. At that time, there were no mobile phones like this, period. Still, they would like to interact or meet at the cafeteria or whatever it is. I was not enjoying that factor, only to the extent I used to speak, I used to interact, I used to have a beautiful working environment. My life was very beautifully progressing because I had a nice meditation inputs, and I'm enjoying what I'm. But at that time, in the college also, if I remember, many students, my friends or in the office also, they used to initially criticize. Yeah, you are not participating in this program. Program is that their program is different. Going to the pub or going to some other these things. I don't really enjoy these things. Even gossiping also, I never enjoyed. I used to ask myself, is there any wrong with me? Initially, because I was the only person in that total, office or class. Then I said, no, I'm really satisfied with what I'm doing. I'm progressing very beautifully in my profession. I'm enjoying a peaceful mind. I'm enjoying concentration. I know what are the transformations which took in my life from negativity to very extreme positivity. Gradually, I observed, I was top 10 in India in certain interviews and certain competitions. At the end of that certain period, those friends in the college or in the colleagues in the office also, after some time, they requested my personal time. They sat with me, and they took guidance from me. Then, probably, because even it was my initial period of meditation, even I had to understand this life and certain things. Then I was giving them some proper guidance and suggestions, and it helped them also. But within me, then I was a little bit more confident of what I was doing. Then I was observing what was happening with me and what was happening with them. Because I was enjoying that original state of mind. I'm connected to that beautiful points. What I was doing, I was enjoying. And to my friends, what has happened, they couldn't able to understand what their mind is always giving signals. It's just like similar to the body giving signals. When body is not healthy, it gives signals or not? Several factors. It could be pain, it could be some irritation, it could be some itching, it could be some stomach pain, whatever, XYZ. These are all indication that body is giving some signals. And because my friends, XYZ, whatever it is, at that time, couldn't able to understand what their mind is really giving signals, what they are doing, they were making their mind busy in such a way, in a negative way, so that they will overhear that voice. The same way, if somebody is feeling thirsty and they're just spending time in taking cool drinks or ice creams instead of water or something naturally, what will happen? Do you think that the thirst really get quenched? Brother, if somebody is really thirsty, instead of water, they're taking the help of some cool drinks or some ice creams, maybe something XYZ. It may give a feeling of temporary satisfaction. But real thirst? No. In fact, if you give anything, such things, it will go inside, it will absorb more water, and you will feel more actually drained inside. Dehydration also take place. Of course, it's a big concept. In the same way, here, out of some attraction or out of some misguidance, out of some temptation, whatever it is, when you are giving artificial things to the body is slowly tending towards diseases. Accepted? The same way, for the mind, what we are doing? Instead of understanding its message, we are forcing it, or we are spending time with the TV, mobile, WhatsApp, social media, gossiping. I think months back, there was a lady who had some problem. I was discussing with her. She says that I'm having a lot of that feeling of crying, feeling of emotions. And I couldn't able to understand. Later, after 2-3 days of discussion, daily some courses I could able to understand that she spends a lot of time on the TV. She said that initially, I don't watch movies. It's very nice. Then she said, I'll watch serials. Serials are more toxic nowadays than movies. Then she was coming out in the Sarovar mein aapko bata rahe. She's watching serials and crying almost every this thing. And what is that? In-laws fighting, that clash, whatever it is, so many things are coming up. No? So what is happening? She had given some input which is making her more sensitive, or which is making her that prompts, अगर बहू ऐसा करे तो फिर मेरे को ऐसा होना चाहिए, ferocious होना चाहिए, मेरे ego दिखाना चाहिए. Slowly she could able to come about these facts. It took a lot of time for her to really counsel her, because negative feeding has gone. What is required? Detoxification is required for the mind. Slowly, that impression is there. No, अगर मेरे को see how our mind thinks is, एक अनुमान ऐसा चीज है. Impression is such a thing. It won't go very easily. If I tell you that this badge is made up of platinum with gold coating, it was given to me by one of the seniors. It cost really, say, 8 lakhs. And this pen is also very valuable. It is diamond embedded. It was also given by one of my mentor. It's cost 25,000 rupees. And if I tell certain things, and if I still talk to you, if I hide this pen also inside, where your thoughts are touching? Pen. If I keep here, and if I talk to you, oh, it's diamond embedded pen. Don't worry, it's only 25 rupees pen. I'm just telling. See, till now you have been listening to me. Till now you're listening to me. This pen was there, from the past 30 minutes are there. You never noticed it. But the moment the thought was there, imprinted on you, you had feeded your mind that, oh, this is that thing. Of course, if I don't tell the 25 rupees thing and still I continue my session, probably even after going home, that brother is having that beautiful, costly pen, diamond embedded pen, you could be happy. Same thing, whatever we are seeing, it could be serials, it could be movies, or it could be gossip, it could be whatever it is. What is happening? Something is imprinted. Okay, I will see the person the same dimension. Impression. Just now we had exercise, the thought, how it is giving impression. So the most important thing is how we are feeding the mind. What you are giving to the mind. You all can understand, we are all very knowledgeable, very, experts with the social media, how things are going inside. Okay. Now, in the process of detoxification of the body also, there are certain strategies, right? Like fasting is there, letting out, that cleaning is there, healing is there, energizing is there. As we are connecting dots with the physical body and mental health, now what is required? something. Now, till now we are discussing how things are going inside. We have to realize to come out of these things. See, if that lady, just now we shared an example, if that lady has to come out of that syndrome of feeling, बहू का, सास का, जो भी चल रहा है उनका माइंड में, what she has to do? First step is she has to change her perspective. To change her perspective, what it has to do? First, she has to work on herself to come out of that negative feeding from the serials. Similarly, check yourself. What is the problem? What type of thoughts are making you mentally weak or mentally ill health? What are the sources of it, direct or indirect? It could be digital sources, it could be gossiping, or it could be some impressions which we might be carrying from the past. Yes, I might be having some bitter experience with XYZ person. It is true. It is absolutely true that XYZ person has did something to me at that time. But should I carry that burden and impression always with me, which is making me much more weaker? If I'm always carrying certain things on me, what happens? It makes me more weak. See, example, you can take your pen or something. Take something which is very light with you. It could be watch, it could be pen, it could be notepad. If nothing is there, okay, you can just keep your hand like this. Hold this one. Hold this thing, pen or whatever it is. How much time can you hold? Don't bend this thing. No? Keep the hand straight. How much time can you keep? Is it really heavy? No. But if the same items is being kept in my hand, I am holding this for a longer duration, what happens? Then what could be the position of this? Yeah, come. You can understand, na? Small thing. What I need to do? I need to change the position, right? Or I need to leave it, right? Physically it is easy, but mentally it's a little difficult because we are accustomed. It's just like rat trap with glue. Glue pad, Glue pad rat trap. There is a different type of rat traps. One thing is that glue ones. The moment that rat touches that glue, there is a pad. How many of you know that glue pad rat trap? Okay, some of you might be not knowing. It's like a beautiful yellow, mostly yellow color, these things, with strong glue, adhesive. If you can put some food, rat will try to come. They are so sharp, some rats, the moment it touches it, understand that it is glue. It will try to jump. While trying to jump, what will happen? It will put another leg also to come back. Then what happens? Two legs are stuck in it, and it will try to use the body to come out. Again, it gets stuck. So likewise, it is. Of course, it's like a inhuman way of trapping the rats. Similarly, what happens? We want to leave the thought. But what happens? We are getting much more deeper into that. Just like ubi. What is that called in English? Daldal. That some sand will be there, some with muddy. Quicksand. Yes, quicksand. The more you try, the more you are going to deep. We'll understand this in a small example. Don't remember monkey if you want to be in the class. Don't remember monkey if you want to stay in the class. क्या हो गया अभी? क्या हो गया? अभी तक मंकी आए नहीं, मंकी आया है. ठीक है, आपको एग्जाम्पशन दिया. डोंट रिमेंबर फ्रॉग. अभी तक फ्रॉग आया नहीं, बुद्धि में फ्रॉग आया है. फ्रॉग तो है थॉट्स में. वी नो व्हाट इज दैट मंकी, हाउ इट इज देयर, एवरीथिंग इज देयर. बट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? द प्रॉम्प्ट व्हेन इट इज द स्विच इज ऑन, द मंकी इज कमिंग टू द माइंड. ऐसा ही परमात्मा कहते हैं, अगर आपको पॉजिटिव बनना है, इफ यू वांट टू बी हेल्दी, इफ यू वांट टू बी पॉजिटिव, व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड? रिमेंबर व्हाट यू वांट टू बिकम rather than remembering what you don't want to live. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप देखेंगे ना, घर में कभी छोटे बच्चों को कभी बाप गुस्सा करते किसी कारण से, फादर इज स्कोल्डिंग और ट्राइंग टू बीट चाइल्ड, अज्यूम एंड अज्यूम मदर इज कमिंग, नो इस गुस्सा कर रहे, सॉरी गुस्सा कर रहे हैं, तो मदर है क्या करेंगे आप, गुस्सा कर रहे हैं तो मारेंगे क्या, तो पिताजी क्या करेगा, इमीडिएटली मारेगा। को मालूम नहीं कि वो मारने वाले हैं। वह क्या हुआ है, माँ प्यार से बोल रहे हैं कि क्या आप इतना गुस्सा करें, मारने वाले क्या, मारे जैसे, तो दैट हैज प्रॉम्प्टेड दैट माइंड, अच्छा मारना भी एक चीज है, थप्पड़ मारेगा। रियलाइज करना वो बात बाद में, बात की बात बाद में है। सिमिलरली इफ वी वांट टू लीव समथिंग, डोंट ड्वेल ऑन इट, बस उसका एनालाइज करना, सोर्सेस जो भी है वर्क कर लेना। आप क्या बनना चाहते हैं, अब टेंशन फ्री रहना चाहे तो डोंट हैव सेल्फ टॉक दैट आई वांट टू बिकम टेंशन फ्री, आई वांट टू बिकम एंगर फ्री, नो। तो सबकॉन्शियस को क्या मिल रहा, प्रॉम्प्ट्स मिल रहा, नेगेटिव वर्ड्स मिल रहा है। तो परमात्मा क्या कहा हुआ है रियलिटी, कि आपका स्वधर्म शांति है, आपका स्वधर्म प्रेम है, खुशी है। तो जैसे जैसे हमारा स्वधर्म रियलाइज करते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं, स्लोली वी आर फीडिंग पॉजिटिविटी टू द माइंड, एंड देन व्हेन वी गो टू द डेप्थ ऑफ दैट पीस, नेचुरली हमारा खुद का ही जीवन देख के या पास्ट को देख के आपको हंसी आएगा, अच्छा सर इतना ही छोटी सी बात के लिए मेरे को ऐसा होता था ना। सो एट ब्रह्म कुमारीज वी हैव सम lakhs and lakhs of experiences. When the life gets transformed, when they look at their past life, past days, they smile at themselves. हंसी आता है, अरे इतना बचपना होता था, ऐसा होता था, नो। ठीक है। सो फास्टिंग, जिस प्रकार से शरीर के लिए फास्टिंग माना, जिस सोर्स से नेगेटिविटी आ रहा था वहाँ पर हम गैप देते हैं। अगर डॉक्टर बोलते हैं कि आपको इस चीज़ नहीं लेना है, दैट मीन्स they are putting stop on the source of negativity through which our body has some disease or some problem. ऐसे ही हम खुद ही अपना डॉक्टर बनना है। परमात्मा को भी डॉक्टर के रूप में हमारे जीवन में लेने से भी बहुत सारे मदद मिल सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट, लेटिंग आउट का भी हमने डिस्कस किया है। जो चीज़ हमें पाना है उसके ऊपर फोकस करने से नेचुरली हो जाएगा। और एक टिप है, जैसे एक पॉन्ड में, बचपन में होता है ना, एक पॉन्ड में डर्टी वाटर है, क्या होता है रेनी सीजन में फ्रेश वाटर आता है तो नेचुरली डर्टी वाटर फ्लोट हो जाता है। ऐसा ही हमारे पास अभी तक जो है कोई बात नहीं, रिलैक्स। अगर हम बर्डन लेके रहे, मैं अभी बताया ना, समथिंग हैपन बिटर इन माई लाइफ, दैट XYZ थिंग हैपन, इफ आई कंटिन्यू टू कैरी दैट थिंग विथ मी, व्हाट हैपन्स, आई विल बी द पर्सन हु इज गोइंग टू सफर। तुम क्यों किया, क्या किया है, ऐसा करना था, ऐसा करना था, ऐसे जाएंगे ना, कोई सोल्यूशन है, छोड़ दो ना। अभी जैसे हमारे अंदर सच्चाई, प्यार है, शांति है, ऐसे सामने का व्यक्ति में भी ऑल पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज आर देयर। लेट मी बिकम अ प्रॉम्प्टर ऑफ पॉजिटिविटी इन अदर्स। आपने देखा कभी दो जन ने गुस्सा किया है, कुछ अनबन हो गया है, अगर नेक्स्ट डे या नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में आप ऐसा बिहेव करो, सचमुच कुछ हुआ नहीं, बहुत प्यार से बात करो, आगे के व्यक्ति एकदम थोड़ा सरफेस हो जाएंगे, फिर नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में वो खुद ही झुक जाएंगे आपके सामने। आई टेल यू, प्रीवियस एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव हेड ऑफ ब्रह्म कुमारीज प्रकाश दादी का, उनका एक विशेषता है, बिकॉज व्हेन शी इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिंग सम थाउजेंड्स ऑफ ब्रांचेस थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड, कभी रेगुलर मेंबर्स होंगे, कभी इरेगुलर होंगे, कई अलग अलग चैलेंजेस, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव चैलेंजेस कितने रहते हैं एक बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेने के लिए, कितने चैलेंजेस होते होंगे। कभी डिस्कशन में आकर समझो कोई व्यक्ति ऐसे ऐसे हो गया है, अगर इफ शी हैज़ टू गिव सर्टन करेक्शंस फॉर अदर्स, सर्टन स्ट्रॉन्ग डिसीजंस ऑल्सो, फिर नेक्स्ट डे उनको लगता है अच्छा दादी जी हमको इस प्रकार से मेरा गलती को पकड़ा गया है, दादी जी के सामने शायद नेक्स्ट टाइम में थोड़ा गिल्टी से जाना पड़ेगा या थोड़ा लो हेड ऐसे जाना होगा। लेकिन जब दादी जी के पास नेक्स्ट डे मिलते हैं, दादी जी इतना प्यार से बात करते जिसको हुआ नहीं, उनको जिस समय जितना देना था करेक्शन इंस्ट्रक्शंस हो गया, बट शी इज नॉट कैरिंग दैट थिंग। कितना ब्यूटीफुल एक्सपीरियंस है। हम क्यों कैरी करते हैं क्योंकि हम अपना स्वधर्म में, परमात्मा ये फॉर्मूला बताया, हम अपना स्वधर्म में टिकते नहीं हैं. वी डोंट स्टे इन अवर रियल सेल्फ एस्टीम. वी गो ऑन लुकिंग अदर्स. वी गो ऑन mixing our own self-esteem with so many pollutions from outside. Okay, so these are certain things. And other health issue हमने बताया, lack of फूड डाइट का बारे में थोड़ा सा पॉइंट्स हमने बॉडी और माइंड का रिलेट किया है. फिर बॉडी मूवमेंट्स, एक्सरसाइज का भी. अमित भाई तो बहुत खुशी होता है बात देखते ही. अमित भाई जबान ऑलरेडी हैज़ शेयर्ड अ ब्यूटीफुल सेशन विथ यू. सो लैक ऑफ मूवमेंट्स फॉर द बॉडी, लैक ऑफ एक्सरसाइजेस, दैट लैक ऑफ प्लेफुलनेस बॉडी के लिए कितना प्रॉब्लम होता है, माइंड के लिए कितना प्रॉब्लम होता है, हम सभी मालूम है. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? जैसे कुछ मेरे को यहाँ पर कुछ तकलीफ हुआ है, ट्रीटमेंट हो गया, फ्रैक्चर हो गया, जो भी क्लियर हो गया. अभी क्या होता है, स्टिफनेस हो जाता है. हमें इसको फिर से मूवमेंट में लाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है? एक्सरसाइज करना पड़ता है. धीरे 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 फिर से सर्कुलेशन होकर फिर उसमें नर्व्स में और मसल्स में स्ट्रेंथ आएगा, फिर रूटीन में आएगा. ऐसा ही हर एक व्यक्ति में कुछ न कुछ ऐसा वीकनेसेस है जिसको हम ओवरकम करना चाहते हैं. वी ऑल वांटेड टू ओवरकम सर्टन थिंग्स इन द माइंड, लेकिन उसको किस प्रकार से एक्सरसाइज करना भी जानना चाहिए. उसके लिए टिप्स हैं. फर्स्ट, यूज इट. आपके पास शांति चाहिए. एग्जाम्पल, यू वांट पीस. ऐसा नहीं कि जीरो पीस हो गया आपको. हमारा स्वधर्म ही, अवर सेल्फ एस्टीम, अवर रियल स्वरूप ही पीस है. तो इसलिए आपको पीस, अबंडेंट रिसोर्सेस है, बट इट इज बीन कवर्ड, dominated by these feelings of tension, anger, XYZ, this thing. So what I had to do when I am peaceful, maybe I had to execute, I had to use my feeling of peace or that capacity of peace with myself or to others. Doesn't mean that अगर हमारा बॉस गुस्सा किया, कल के दिन जाके फिर उनको जाके अब बोलो I am peaceful sir, no, वो नहीं. Be practical. बी प्रैक्टिकल. आप अपना फीलिंग एक्सपीरियंस कर लो. जैसे आपको एक जगह प्रॉब्लम है, आपको गार्डन में जाने में शांति मिलता है, म्यूजिक में, पॉजिटिव चीज़ों में, स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स स्टार्ट इम्प्लीमेंटिंग. अगर समझो आजकल बहुत हमारे पास भी केसेस आ रहे हैं, एडिक्शंस फॉर एग्जांपल. व्हाई दिस एडिक्शंस? ऑफिस में प्रॉब्लम आ गया, पूरा वीक बिजी था, उसको भूलना है, तो भूलने के लिए XYZ एडिक्शंस में फंस गया है. इट कुड बी मेंटल एडिक्शंस, इट कुड बी फिजिकल एडिक्शंस, इट कुड बी एडिक्शंस ऑफ द सब्सटेंस और व्हाटएवर XYZ. तो क्या हो गया है? आप क्या सचमुच आर यू एंजॉइंग दैट पीस, हैप्पीनेस, पॉजिटिविटी, एनर्जी इन द लाइफ? नो. जैसे क्विक सैंड, जैसे दलदल में जैसे फंसते जा रहे, ऐसा हो रहा है. ऐसा ही आजकल फिजिकल हेल्थ के लिए नेचुरोपैथी का, आयुर्वेदिक का, होम्योपैथी का, नेचुरल सिस्टम्स इतना गेटिंग मोर इम्पोर्टेंस. व्हाई? नेचुरली इट इज डेवलपिंग हेल्थ. इट टेक्स सर्टन टाइम, बट प्रोडक्टिवली आवर health will be very improving. The same way, have some plan where you can naturally come out of those things by using those values in day-to-day life. एक चीज़ बताएंगे, यहाँ लिखा हुआ है ना, आपको बताने के लिखा है, ब्रेन वर्किंग पैटर्न्स. जैसे घर के अंदर प्लम्बिंग पाइप, वाटर पाइपलाइंस रहते हैं ना, कहाँ इलेक्ट्रिकल वायर्स भी समझ लीजिएगा, कहाँ से आते, कहाँ स्प्लिट होते, कहाँ कनेक्शंस होते हैं. एक स्विच ऑन किया मना, व्हाट इज दैट सिग्नल? यहाँ से यहाँ तक जाने के लिए वो सिग्नल पास होता है. ऐसा ही उससे कई लैक्स गुना ज़्यादा, मेनी मच मोर टाइम्स दैन दोज थिंग्स, आवर न्यूरो सिस्टम्स आर कनेक्टेड इन द ब्रेन. एक थॉट, जैसे अभी बोले ना, रेड येलो बोलते ही किसी को वो चीज़ याद आई, किसी को चीज़ आया. डू यू नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग द माइंड फिजिकली? Our neurosystems are sending signals to lakhs of related that nerve system. एक चीज़ के लिए. तो हम क्या हो गया, नेगेटिविटी के लिए भी ऐसा हो गया. एक चीज़ जैसे अभी सीरियल्स का लेडी का बताया ना, अच्छा अगर बहू ने मेरी तरफ नहीं देखा तो मेरे को ऐसा होना चाहिए, अगर ऐसा नहीं किया ऐसा करना चाहिए. शी इज़ गेटिंग दैट इनपुट्स. क्या हो गया, उस सिस्टम को, जैसे इलेक्ट्रिकल वायर स्विच ऑन करने से इस कनेक्शंस को हमने एस्टैब्लिश किया है, वो सारे वायर्स एक्टिवेट हो जाता है, या सारे बल्ब्स उस लाइन में जो भी एक्टिवेट हो जाता है, ऐसे ही उस सारे फीलिंग्स हमारे अंदर जो है एक्टिवेट होते हैं. फिजिकली भी थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग दैट इट सेंड सम केमिकल सिग्नल्स, बायो सिग्नल्स. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? इस प्रकार का फीलिंग है तो नहीं भाई ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा जाना है. जैसे वाटर लीक होता है, कभी थोड़ा बंद करके दूसरा डाइवर्शन लेते हैं, ऐसा ही वी हैव टू ट्रेन आवर माइंड रिपीटेडली, नो दिस थिंग्स कैन बी डन दिस वे. इनिशियली इमीडिएट नहीं होता, धीरे धीरे जैसे हो जाता है, उसी व्यक्ति सामने आने से द न्यू न्यूरॉन्स, द न्यू पैटर्न्स विल गेट एक्टिवेटेड. इट इज़ पॉसिबल ऑल्सो. तो वो कब होता है? जब हम अपने आप को एक्सरसाइज, ब्रेन एक्सरसाइज, थॉट्स एक्सरसाइज, सेल्फ टॉक, मेडिटेशन, वॉट एवर. हम ब्रह्म कुमारी में आए तो आप सभी तो ऑलरेडी मालूम है मेडिटेशन, स्पिरिचुअलिटी क्यों ज़रूरत है, ठीक है ना. हाँ, एंड वन मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़, ऑलवेज हैव सम चेंज. कई लोग पिकनिक जाते हैं, बाहर जाते हैं, घर से थोड़ा आउटिंग जाना चाहते हैं. क्यों? वही लोग टकराने के बजाय थोड़ा सा बाहर जाएंगे, थोड़ा सा पॉजिटिव चेंज चाहिए. लेकिन आजकल क्या हो गया है, बाहर जाते, सिनेमा जाते हैं या पब में जाते हैं या कुछ नेगेटिव एंटरटेनमेंट में जाते हैं, तो क्या होता है, नेगेटिव एनर्जी लेके फिर से घर में टकराना होता है. ऐसे ही हमारा थॉट्स में भी आपको कई बार हम स्टूडेंट्स को भी यही बताते हैं कि बहुत यंग जनरेशन्स में आजकल बहुत नेगेटिव सोर्सेज भी हो गया. जोश ज़्यादा है, फिजिकल एनर्जी बहुत ज़्यादा है, उसको प्रॉपर्ली कैसे यूज़ करना मालूम नहीं. मेंटल एनर्जी भी ज़्यादा है, कैसे यूज़ करना मालूम नहीं. सो दे आर यूजिंग इन अ नेगेटिव वे, विच इन टर्न इज़ मेकिंग देयर लाइफ मोर मिजरेबल. तो हम यही बोलते हैं, ऑफिस में भी ये होता है. अगर एक जगह बैठ के यू आर गेटिंग मोर एंड मोर सेम टाइप ऑफ थॉट्स, रिपीटेड थॉट्स, उठो, थोड़ा चेंज करो. भले बोलते मीटिंग्स में कैसे उठना है, टाइम प्रॉपर टाइम देके कुछ युक्ति बताओ. मे बी अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर, मे बी आई विल यूज अ रेस्ट रूम और समथिंग. कुछ युक्ति बताओ, एक थोड़ा चेंज लाओ, कम बैक. अगर टाइम है, हैव सम ब्रीथिंग स्पेस. कई लोग बहुत आई हैव सीन दे आर सो ब्यूटिफुली बैलेंस्ड. अगर उनको अच्छा बात नहीं आए, समथिंग इन ऑफिस में डिस्कशंस में भी अगर सीरियस इश्यू आ रहा है, ठीक है, विल डिस्कस लेटर. खुद को गैप देते हैं. सम चेंज, सम क्रिएटिविटी, कुछ लाओ. कुछ लोग अपना हॉबी यूज करते हैं वीकेंड्स में, गार्डनिंग में भी स्पेंड करते हैं, कितना ब्यूटीफुली है. लाइकवाइज हैव समथिंग वेयर यू कैन रियली चेंज दैट पैटर्न. ब्रेन के लिए जो पॉजिटिव चाहिए. और देर इज साइकोलॉजिकल एनालिसिस ऑल्सो. ऑलवेज keep your brain in such a way that always you will be learning some new thing. It could be language, it could be music, or it could be hobby, it could be anything XYZ. कुछ ना कुछ सीखना चाहिए. इट्स नॉट अबाउट रियल, जैसे बच्चे स्टूडेंट्स बुक्स पढ़ते हैं, दैट इज एक्चुअली रूटीन से हट के, ऑफिस की चीज़ हट के, देन यू कैन सी लॉट ऑफ पॉजिटिव एनर्जी विल बी क्रिएटिंग. जैसे फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, ऐसे ही हम माइंड को भी हम दे सकते हैं exercises. Of course, meditation is the strongest thing, which actually is a capsule of all these things. Positivity, spirituality के आधार पर we can bring beautiful changes in our whole life. अच्छा, now coming back again, physical health और mental health से correlate कर रहे हैं. अब ये क्या क्या हो गया? Eating का हो गया और exercise का हो गया. उसके अलावा भी कुछ कुछ होता है. What could be these things physical health के लिए affecting? जैसे pollution है ना, अलग अलग एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स भी होता है. ऐसा ही माइंड के लिए एक चीज़ हम क्विकली बताते हैं. फर्स्ट थिंग इज़ आपका कंपनी मीन्स ऑफिस नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, आपका फ्रेंडशिप. पहले तो क्लासमेट्स होता था, गली के अंदर जो ना नेबर्स होता था. आजकल क्या हो गया? मोबाइल. वो फ्रेंड भी हो सकता है, एनबी भी हो सकता है, आपका माया भी हो सकता है, जो भी समझ लीजिएगा. तो कहाँ से कनेक्ट हो जाता है. उनका इफेक्ट, हम जिनके साथ समय स्पेंड करते हैं, उनका इफेक्ट हमारा मन पर बहुत 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 पड़ता है. हम टेम्पल्स जाते हैं, गुड प्लेसेस पे जाते हैं, स्पिरिचुअल प्लेसेस पे आते हैं. क्यों? वहाँ का ऑरा, वहाँ का पॉजिटिविटी हमें भी नेचुरली इंटरनली चार्ज करता है. मैं आपको बताए ना, व्हेन आई वाज इन द कॉलेज और इन द ऑफिस, मेरे को बहुत परीक्षा होता था. वीकेंड होते ही या तो वीक में भी अगर बोरिंग क्लास है तो चलो चलो सारे क्लास बंक करेंगे। मैं तो बोलता हूँ प्लीज़, मेरे को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, मैं खुद को क्या फोर्स करूँ। तो सारे के सारे क्लास चाहते, एक दो जने हम बैठते थे, आखिर लास्ट में हम लोग ही यूनिवर्सिटी में टॉप 10 में आए, इंडिया में टॉप 10, वो 4 लोग 5 लोग आए हैं। दैट इज अ डिफरेंट फैक्टर। तो क्या होता है, सारे लोग क्यों गया है? कमिंग अंडर द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ अदर्स। हम भी अगर सोशल मीडिया में या गॉसिप में, सीरियल्स के माध्यम से, वॉट एवर इट इज़, अगर हम अपना कंपनी को चेक करें, आपका लाइफ आधा में चेंज हो जाता है। आई टेल यू स्मॉल एग्जाम्पल। जब हम मेरे एग्जाम्पल के साथ क्योंकि बोलने में मोर अथॉरिटी और एक्सपीरियंस स्ट्रॉन्ग रहेगा। हमारा फैमिली में ऐसा था कि ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट होते या पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट होते ही मोस्ट ऑफ पीपल जैसे कि विदेश में पढ़ने के लिए या जॉब करने के लिए जाता था। When it was 92, 95, अब समय समझ सकते, फॉरेन जाना, जॉब मिलना, कैंपस जॉब मिलना, इट वॉज नॉट दैट ईजी। वो एक रेट, अभी तो इट बिकेम कॉमन। आई वॉज द फर्स्ट पर्सन टू कम आउट ऑफ दैट रूटीन पैटर्न। मिल रहे थे बहुत अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटीज, कैंपस में ही सिलेक्शन हो गया। मैं जब रूटीन से बाहर आ गया है, क्यों आ गया? दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग। आई वांट टू बी इन इंडिया, आई वांट टू सर्व इंडिया। मैं यहाँ से लिया है, व्हाई शुड आई गो वर्क देयर? एंड ऑफ कोर्स स्पिरिचुअल मेडिटेशन समथिंग व्हिच आर मोर इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर मी, सो आई कंटिन्यूड दिस थिंग, डिफरेंट थिंग। पिताजी का एक थॉट था कि आप ऐसा करने से मेरे को दुख होता है। व्हाई? फादर वाज टेलिंग दैट हमारे सारे रिलेटिव्स ऐसा होता करते थे ना, तो आप क्यों कर रहे हैं? देन आई आस्क, सारे रिलेटिव्स ऐसा कर रहे इसलिए मेरे को जाना है? नो दैट डिफरेंशिएशन। देन ही वाज हैविंग लिटिल पॉज। हाँ, am I thinking in perspective of my child or the impressions which are carrying? I'm progressing in my life, my studies, my career. यहाँ तो करियर खराब हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं ना? उसका ब्यूटीफुल डिस्कशन हो गया। देन ही कुड एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, या समथिंग आई थिंक आई एम फोर्सिंग माई चाइल्ड टू टेक अ रॉन्ग स्टेप। Similarly, I don't mean that going foreign is bad, or I don't mean, understand what I'm trying to say in positive way. हम नेगेटिव बातों में भी क्या करते हैं, 10 जने गलत कर रहे तो अगर मैं भी गलत करना जरूरी है क्या? नो, my life, my positivity, my mental health, I had to be taking this. So company impressions क्या क्या हमारे पर पड़ रहे हैं, that is very important what you need to do. And next thing is digital influence. हम ऑलरेडी कई एग्जाम्पल्स में डिस्कस करते आए हैं। चेक व्हाट इज द इन्फ्लुएंस, बिकॉज कई लोग नींद जाने से पहले भी डिजिटल फ़ोन्स बेड के साथ ही चाहिए, मोबाइल फ़ोन्स, सोते सोते भी मोबाइल देख के सोते हैं। व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग? दैट एनर्जी ब्रेन को एक्टिव करता है, प्रॉपर नींद लेने नहीं देता है, बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं। Recently, last year, I had met a small child. Parents are very, feeling bad that उनका मोबाइल से इतना addiction हो गया है, he don't want to go to school also. So उतना नहीं है तो just check yourself how much deep I am having this influence of this, और addiction रूप में digital कहाँ पर मेरे influence है। Next, resolve relations. It's a very, very toxic thing. It's a very big subject, which of course, it's Sunday talks, maybe different topics are there which are covering these relations. But this is very, very toxic relations because we are human beings, we are social beings, we are amidst of people. Whatever problems are there in the office, that is another level. But when we come to the home and we are having some problems, आपको कैसे रहेगा? How do you feel? क्या? What is this life by? Or when you are there in the home, it's everything, and you go to the office and you are having some relation issues, how do you feel? Why should I continue in this office? There is no acknowledgement, there is no appreciation, and somebody snatching my acknowledgement, and those other people are doing that thing, X, Y, X, Y. You feel as if you are entering into a war zone. Whatever it is, things will continue like that. If you go on expecting results from outside, you will never get, or probably sometimes only you will get. What I need to do? I need to manage myself. I need to manage relationship. Situation is like that, at least have proper relation. It's a big subject. one thing is you have to resolve your relations. Next thing is be close to the nature. If you want to have a beautiful mind, if you want to enjoy proper health, what you need to do is to be close with the nature. आपने कभी देखा, the beautiful rising sun at the bank of a river, at the seashore, probably, or at the water streams, the nature, mountains, the cool breezes. How does it feel to the mind? Just as our physical body is made up of 5 elements, and body effect is very strong on the mind, and mind effect is there on the body, you need to have close synchronization with Mother Nature. The more you are close to the Mother Nature, the more healthy you can get thoughts also. There is a concept which is emerging from the past few years. More, of course, it is there from our old generations also. Now, Westerners also understood and made it more, different type of trending. It's called as grounding. Grounding? People suggest to have good physical health and mental health. Somewhere you should touch the Mother Nature. Maybe walking barefoot on the sand, on the grass, or touching the trees. Lot of concepts are there. You should be close to the nature. Check yourself how best you can do throughout the day. Letting go, already we discussed about ventilating the thoughts which are there. How do you remove the negative thoughts which are lingering in the mind? Remember the monkey? Remember the monkey? No. What do you want to do? Maybe remember the peacock, remember the pigeons, just remembering the beautiful sky. Likewise, if you go on, probably we remembered a monkey sometime back, and what happened later? You didn't call back that monkey, right? Because we are enjoying the beautiful thoughts. Similarly, Paramatma says, experience what you want to become. Okay? So these are some of the external factors. The third thing. First thing is feeding the mind. Second thing is how you are exercising, how you are actually doing some activity for the mind. Third thing is some external factors. All these things. Okay. And one more thing is beautiful in external factors also. In this session, at least if you can start doing with this, early to bed, early to rise. How many of you has this beautiful habit of early to rise? Wow, beautiful, right? In the morning, thank you. In the morning, for some seva, I had made a call to a person at 10:45. He just woke up and just got the phone. Okay, whatever karobar hai, we discuss this thing. Sunday doesn't mean that you sleep for 10, 10:45, 10:30. Do you think that the energy will be there when you get up late? It is just lethargy. Energy will be with those persons who get up in the early morning, because it is having beautiful, unlimited reasons. All successful persons, if you see, majority of the people, they get up early. It could be political leaders, it could be celebrities, it could be, some successful personalities. Some spiritual leaders, of course, they don't need to say. They always get up early and start the activity, because it is having beautiful cosmic energy. How many of you have had the habit of studying in the early mornings while you were a student? Yeah, even I was having. 3 o'clock, yes. So out of tension, my friends used to study throughout the night. Maybe they will sleep at 2 o'clock or whatever it is, 3 o'clock. But that was the time I get up. I can remember my half an hour is equal to 2 hours of my friends. You all might be having that experience, that fresh mind and all these things. There are several factors. Physically, there are some reasons. And cosmically, what happens is, there is some beautiful divine energy which is spreading after 2 o'clock. It is what people say, our ancient people say that, Brahma Muhurt, Amrita Vela. That's a beautiful time when our mind gets open, it just absorbs. Just like the sun rays are coming and the flower blossoms, to absorb it, energy. From 2 o'clock onwards, that beautiful time starts. To have a healthy mind, have this habit of getting early. I don't mean wake up at 2 o'clock. Just stretch your time. Maybe if you're getting at 6 o'clock, try to get up at 5:30. Start with that, half an hour. You know, at Brahma Kumaris, most of the people, those who are dedicated or non-dedicated, those that are staying in the home also, most of the people try to get up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock. They'll do meditation. And then they will have a beautiful day. Some of the members will have they'll have bath also, and then do meditation. You know, there's a time when in Ayyappa Swamis, you know, with black dress and all these things, whatever XYZ their lifestyle is, when they're having that thing, how their lifestyle changes? Why it was kept? Maybe for some it is 40 days, for some it is 3 weeks, or for some it is 2 months. Why it is kept? Is it only for that period? Why our ancient people have started the tradition? At least with this, a process, new lifestyle starts. And that's a time where our mind power is in extreme peak stages. You can plan your daily routine. You can focus on some of the complexities, what you are facing. Imagine you are having some problem and you started dwelling on the thought, on that thing in the nights. You will be having more thoughts or less thoughts? Really, will you have a solution? If you have a solution also, it is spicy solution. Have a gap. Early morning, get up, and then you start discussing, you start planning for such things. You'll have real practical solution. Okay, and physically also, there are certain cycles in the body which are continuously going on inside. That's a time where our body is designed, our brain is designed to be awake, not to be asleep. Nowadays, not to tell with the night shifts, IT, and so many things, what is happening? So you have to design your life. Maybe in the weekends at least you try to enjoy these things, or how you have to plan. Okay, and actual preparation for this night, for this early morning starts one night before itself, not in the morning. Try practicing the self-talk or meditation before you go to sleep. Try to, people say now, psychologists also, physical doctors also, they say that try to keep away all gadgets away from you at least 1 hour before. If it is difficult, start with at least 15 minutes, first 1 week. Next, 20 minutes. Next week, half an hour. Try to do. It's not impossible. Impossible is what we made ourselves. Early days, there was no this much of mobile phones, but our life was more happy, more peaceful, more productive, more successful. But what is happening nowadays? We think that we are progressing, but we are not progressing. We are actually, having a different type of flow in life. How is the health of the people going on right now when compared to earlier days? Healthy or deteriorating? Deteriorating. Okay. How the relations are becoming? Sensitive, more fragile. Okay. What is the financial position of the whole world? Than earlier this thing, we think that we're progressing, but the whole world, if you see, what is happening? Very fragile, recession, anytime anything can happen. Now how the environment is becoming? Okay. How the this agriculture is becoming? How the education is becoming? More commercial. Earlier, is there any system of this thing? It's like Gurukul. Education is to build the society. Education is to build the character of the persons. But now how it is becoming? The biggest tension for the parents is the children's fee. No, you can explain. How is the psychology becoming? More sensitive again, more disturbing. Why it is happening? Why our elder and older generations are much more strong in these things? I'm not demonizing, or I'm not degrading what we are passing on, but I'm just trying to make us realize that there is something our elders were having which were missing. Maybe we have to bridge. I can't leave this generation and go back to the older generation of at least 4 or 5 generations back, no? But at least I can have some information. At least I can repeat certain things. Now that is what is happening even in the physical health also. As I said, it is naturopathy or Ayurvedic or some other treatments or several things which are coming up, which again we are trying to repeat even in diet also. It could be millets, it could be fruits. No, so a lot of things are coming, which again is making us to repeat what our elders were doing. Doesn't mean that elders, for example, itna khate the, lekin utna hajam bhi karte the. We can't repeat the same thing. Likewise, so we are passing in a very sensitive, very fragile phase of the total cycle of the world, time cycle. Certain things will be helping us, pushing us towards a beautiful, healthy mind and body. So we had already discussed several points, and now this important thing, if we start from this session, try implementing. At least wake up half an hour before or 1 hour before. You will see miracles in your whole life in just starting in very few days. All your problems, whatever is there, you can give a lot of energy, positive energy to the problems, positive energy to the relations, positive energy to the body also. Whatever problem you are having, meditation, spirituality are the elixirs of the mind. And for meditation, spirituality, certain times exclusively, especially mornings are very good. But the preparation starts one night before. There are several factors. And to close with, we are going to have a beautiful meditation also. One important thing is having that dedication, having that understanding the life. ये चीज़ मेरा है, अगर ये पेन मेरे पास है, मेरा है, आप भी मेरे पास थोड़ा समय के लिए है, थोड़ा समय के बाद anything, whatever I am holding, whatever I claim, whatever I say, whatever people what I say, I think they are mine. Yes, they are mine to some period of time. This is a phase of life. But the whole thing is a beautiful family, universe, Prakriti or Purush mana soul. It's a beautiful game. Do you think that this cloth was there some time back? Whatever you see with the physical eyes, what is the source physically? From nature it came, and from nature to, again it goes, mix up this thing. It's a beautiful phase of things. What is eternal thing? My soul is passing the beautiful journey. One birth after other birth. It's a beautiful journey. In this birth also, I'm experiencing this thing. And who is the Malik? Who is the creator? Who is the authority for all these things? The highest authority. But what we see, what we feel is that मैं, मेरा, क्यों, क्या, इसमें जब फंस जाते हैं, what happens? I take the possession. Instead, in Bhagavad Gita also, if you see, there are beautiful versions which says that you do your activity perfectly. Surrender the results to the Almighty. Everything will be good. Everything will be good. Everything will be good. अच्छा ही था, अच्छा ही हो रहा है, अच्छा ही होने वाला है. Everything was good. Everything is going on good. In future also everything will be good. You will be surprised to feel it once you surrender to the God. Surrender to the God doesn't mean that you leave everything and come back, stay in the ashram. No. Mentally, be a trustee. You can feel complete change, the whole thing. At Brahma Kumaris, I was really happy to see so many millions of people, although they are in different professions, they are doing a lot of activities, they have that mental, this thing is, I am a trustee. मालिक वो है. तो क्या है, उसमें responsibility उनको दे देते हैं, pressure उनको दे देते हैं. वो कौन है? Highest authority. When he comes to the rescue, Kabhi when you have the feeling of surrenderance and still we feel some challenges are coming, if you understand in a very calm mind, peaceful mind, every challenge will turn out to be your success steps. There are several stories, successful stories of great people who made the problems as their stepping stones. Additionally, if we are having God as our companion, if we are having beautiful synchronization, that meditation link, imagine what will not happen. Having so many experiences. So you are just trustee of your role, you are just trustee of your body, you are just trustee of your responsibilities. Have that feeling and go in your home. Today when you go to your home, see that it's everything belonging to God. It could be aligned, it could be not aligned, it could be something trashy, somebody might be trying to disturb, somebody might be having some loveful affection, whatever it is. It could be love or it could be anger. Just be away from these things. Offer it to God. Do your duty perfectly. Very soon you will feel beautiful changes. Ultimately it will reflect in our mind. So for a few minutes, shall we do some meditation, whatever we had done? We'll conclude with this beautiful absorption of things to make our mind very, very healthy. Okay? Pardon? I think signals are coming out here. Aura is a beautiful concept which everybody will be carrying with us. A dead body is there, a living person is there. When we compare these two things, what is missing? Soul, life energy. That soul will be operating this robot. Imagine this is a humanoid. What is the difference between humanoid and person? Humanoid is not having life energy, it is everything is artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, whatever it is. But there's no feeling. Feeling is also programmed feeling. But in our case, what is happening? Soul is there to feel, to energize. And what is the connection between soul and the physical body? Just like electric signals pass through wires. Is electricity visible to the eyes? Electricity is visible to eyes? Its effect is visible. Similarly, the spiritual energy which is passing the whole body can be termed as subtle energy, aura, and of course a very big science which cannot be covered in this few minutes. It is a beautiful, maybe in some other occasion, some other lesson, we'll understand this, how this body energizes. The energy healings are also there. There are several type of things which are surrounding this quantum energy, all such things. Okay, now in just 1 minute we'll conclude this program for some surprise for you. Okay, Om Shanti, back straight. Visualize you are traveling in the car. You know you are not the car. You are different, your car is different. Visualize you're traveling in a train and you know very well you are different, train is different. Visualize you're traveling in a flight. Yes, you know you are different. This flight is different, aeroplane is different. The same way, talk to your own self. This body is a vehicle in which I, the soul, the sparkling star, amidst the forehead, is traveling. Visualize this body as a vehicle, I, the soul, the spirit, amidst the forehead, the sparkling energy is traveling, and Paramatma, the Supreme God, like a beautiful sun of energy, the ocean of peace, the sparkling star. Somebody might call him Allah, somebody might call him Jehovah, somebody might call him Ishvara. The universal light, the supreme energy is blessing me, and the blessings are falling on me like a sun rays of blessings. I am the child of the Supreme Father. And God says that whatever qualities are there in the God are yours. If God is the ocean of peace, I am the embodiment of peace. Visualize that beautiful rays of blessings from the Supreme Father falling on you, the sparkling star. rays of peace, and talk to your own self, I am the embodiment of peace. In my original form, I am very, very positive, with very healthy mind, healthy spirit. Visualize that Paramatma's blessing, the light energy is touching the soul, and the glow of the soul is increasing. Visualize your glow. The glow of the spirit is increasing. The positivity is increasing. The positivity inside me is awakening. Talk to your own self. Let the divinity within me blossom. Visualize a beautiful blossoming flower. Beautiful blossoming flower, visualize. In the same way, at this moment, from this moment, the positivity within me is awakening just like a blossoming flower. Visualize a room with closed windows, closed doors for a long period. And now visualize the doors and the windows are now open. The fresh breeze is coming to the room, and gradually the room is filled with natural fragrance, healthy air, making body and mind healthy. In the same way, visualize the doors of the mind are now open to receive the beautiful positivity from the Supreme Father. Spirituality and meditation are making me letting go and experience the reality. Letting go and experience the reality. And talk to your own self. I am positive. I am healthy. I am positive, I am healthy, I surrender myself to the Supreme Almighty. I surrender myself to the Supreme Almighty. Everything is going to be very good. Everything is going to be very good. Everything is good. It's going to be very good. Now visualize once again, I'm back at the forehead. The sparkling star. You can slowly open your eyes. This eyes as a windows. Talk to your own self. Just try to visualize these eyes are windows and you're behind these windows. The master of this role, the master of this body. This body is just a vehicle for you to play. Enjoy the play. Enjoy the play in this world drama with a healthy mind, neutral mind. Enjoy the company of the God. I am healthy, I am positive. Have a beautiful smile. Let the smile spread to your whole life, to your relatives, to your friends, and every portion of light. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So in this way, so Paramatma always says, always inspires us, helps us to have that beautiful, healthy life. So that is why at Brahma Kumaris, we have a lot of sessions, lot of activities, lot of cultural programs. Our team will be always there to help you time to time. And that's why I can sense that sisters are planning some surprise for you. Right? For 4 minutes. Maybe even I was not knowing, but I could sense some things are happening in the behind. Right. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much,
Om
brother,
Shanti.
for this beautiful session. True to your nature, you've covered all the points in depth, and definitely I think you've given us food for thought how we can kickstart 2024 on a positive note for our mental health. I think it's the right time to make that determined thought, at least try to bring that change that how many of us feel we have some sort of addiction to the social media or digital media? Yeah. So let's see, we have a couple of days before the year ends, so try to implement something, and we hope you have a great year. So we have a very nice surprise coming up. the kids from the Bal Vrindavan will join along with Father Christmas. So let us welcome Santa and his team of tiny tots, little angels and the Santa.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. As on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. As on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
We wish So we want to wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So if we start the year good, then the whole year is, yes, you feel that? Yeah, that's why we have saying, good beginning is half done, right? So, so beautiful congregation of the Santa Claus and all his tiny tots, the angels. So what is the learning from Christmas? So it's good that we celebrate every year. If it is there in the culture or not, that's okay. This is just for fun. So what is the learning from Christmas? Vamsidhar, and what is the learning? Be happy, right? And spread the happiness. और मैं अभी बच्चों से पूछ रही थी बाहर, who is Santa Claus? Where do he come from? All those things I was asking. What is the significance of Santa Claus? What is the significance of polar bear? Why polar bears are shown? Or where he lives, where he comes from? So they were saying that, as usual, whatever we learnt from the chimney. So I said, in the apartments we don't have chimneys. So how the Santa Claus house and Santa Claus will bring the gifts then? So you have to keep your doors open tonight. Then someone said, strangers will come in to the door, right? So it is not just opening our doors, then only Santa Claus or the angels will come and bring you gifts for. It's not just that alone. The time, like Vamsidhar was talking about, the time of the era, right? The time of the whole cycle. So what is the time now is very precious time in the whole cycle. So in this time, like he was mentioning a lot about early morning. So this is the early morning period of the whole cycle. So if this period is utilized well, then the whole kalpa, means the whole cycle, will be very good. So this is the period of Christmas-like. So if we make our beginning good, then automatically the whole cycle will be very good. So gifts, it's not just the physical gifts alone. Everyone is already filled with lot of gifts, but now, today, we will take lot of gifts from God. Gift of peace, gift of love, gift of happiness. The same sharing we have to share with everyone. This is what good tidings God will bring for all of us, right? So, of course, Santa Claus, Christmas tree, all these are symbols of how we have to live in our lives. So, angels are shown. I was just asking them, what is the significance of angels? So, I'm asking the same with you also. So, angels not only just shown, they were said, how the angels are shown? They said, they are little. I said, you all are angels only. You are not so tiny like this. So it is not just the tiny little angel which we have is angel, but we have to make our life like an angel. So angel means light, right? It's not just for them alone, but everyone to be light here. He was conducting the exercise, holding something in the hand. So if we are keeping here, then it is heavy. So being light inside, then you will spread the same light externally also. Then we are light, then we are connecting with the supreme light, who is shown in the form of the star, and all tiny little stars, tiny little lights in the whole Christmas tree. So it's actually the whole kalpa tree Kalparuksham, it is said. In all the religions, this tree is symbolized. Not only Christmas tree. All religions has the symbol of tree. So that means God the Supreme, when He comes on this earth, all the souls are gifted with lot of values, lot of virtues. So let we implement all those things in our life, then our life itself is a gift, right? So with this note, we celebrate Christmas, not only just religious purpose, it is more to learn and how to be an angel in our life. Then we will spread the same message across everyone. So we wish all of you great beginning, season's greetings. So season's greetings, not in India is season's greetings, but in Western world it is season greetings. But here it is not season, whole year is season only, holiday season or the festival season. So all the new beginning, all the good wishes for this new beginning and best wishes from God the Supreme and Brahma Kumaris. Thank you very much. Om Shanti. Once again, big round of applause for Santa and all the tiny tots. You want to say something, Santa?
I wish you all a very, very happy Christmas. And there are a lot of new resolutions that all the kids have taken from their session. Like getting up early, sleeping on time, doing their homework on time. So it would be very good if today we also take back one thing from the session and make it a resolution, not just for one day, for the entire year, and bring it into our dharna. So wish you all a very, very happy Christmas. Thank you.
Vamsidhar.
And I think before closing from the Brahma Kumaris organization, a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we're going to meet next week and later also with some special, especially first week of New Year. I think we're having some special programs. Thanks once again for the Balabrindaram Teak, Sakshi Ben, Christmas Father, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Santa and the entire team.